Welcome to this tutorial on API Gateway integration with Lambda Backend. In this video, we'll explore how to connect AWS API Gateway with Lambda functions to build powerful serverless APIs. This integration is a fundamental pattern in AWS serverless architecture that allows you to create scalable, cost-effective backend systems without managing any servers. Lambda integration is the mechanism that connects API Gateway to Lambda functions. When a client sends an HTTP request, API Gateway acts as the front door, receiving that request and routing it directly to your Lambda function for backend processing. This creates a fully serverless architecture where everything scales automatically without any infrastructure management on your part. The integration handles automatic request and response transformation, meaning data flows seamlessly between the client, API Gateway, and Lambda. With auto-scaling built in, your API can handle anywhere from one request per day to thousands per second, all without you having to configure or manage any servers. There are two main types of Lambda integration available in API Gateway. The first is Lambda Proxy integration, which is the simpler and more commonly used approach. In proxy integration, the entire HTTP request is passed directly to your Lambda function, including headers, body, query parameters, and request context. Your Lambda function is then responsible for handling the response format. This approach is simple, flexible, and requires minimal configuration. The second type is Lambda Custom integration, also known as non-proxy integration. In this approach, API Gateway performs data transformation using mapping templates before sending the request to Lambda. This gives you fine-grained control over exactly what data reaches your Lambda function and how responses are formatted. However, this greater control comes at the cost of more complex configuration requirements. Let's dive deeper into Lambda Proxy integration. When using proxy integration, Lambda receives the full request context as a JSON object. This object contains the HTTP method, such as post or get, the request path like /users, all headers including content type and authorization tokens, the request body as a string, query string parameters, and a request context object with additional metadata about the request. This complete package gives your Lambda function all the information it needs to process the request and make decisions. The function can access authentication details, understand what operation is being requested, and extract any data sent by the client. When using Lambda Proxy integration, your function must return a response in a specific format. The response must be a JSON object containing three key properties. First is the status code, which is an HTTP status code like 200 for success or 400 for client errors. Second is the headers object, which contains response headers such as content type set to application/JSON. Third is the body property, which contains your response data as a JSON string. It's important to note that the body must be a string, not an object, so you need to stringify your JSON data before returning it. This standardized format ensures API Gateway knows how to properly format the HTTP response sent back to the client. Lambda Custom integration offers a different approach with greater control over data transformation. In this integration type, you use mapping templates written in Velocity Template Language, or VTL, to transform requests before they reach Lambda. This allows you to extract specific parameters from the incoming request and restructure them however you need. You can also transform the Lambda function's output into any desired format before it's sent to the client. This approach is beneficial when you need to adapt existing Lambda functions to work with specific API contracts, or when you want to keep your Lambda code decoupled from API Gateway specifics. However, the trade-off is increased complexity, as you need to write and maintain mapping templates in VTL, which adds configuration overhead. Let's examine how a request flows through the system. It starts with the client, which could be a web browser, mobile app, or any HTTP client sending an HTTP request. This request first arrives at API Gateway, which acts as the entry point for your API. API Gateway performs several important tasks. It validates the request format, checks authentication and authorization, applies any rate-limiting rules, and routes the request to the appropriate Lambda function. After routing, the request reaches your Lambda function, where your custom business logic processes the data. The Lambda function might interact with databases, call other services, or perform calculations. Finally, it returns a response that flows back through API Gateway to the original client. Let's wrap up by discussing the key benefits and important considerations of Lambda integration with API Gateway. On the benefits side, you get pay-per-request pricing, meaning you only pay for the API calls you actually receive and the compute time your Lambda functions use. There's no cost for idle time. You also get instant scaling to match demand, whether that's 10 requests or 10,000 requests per second. Additionally, API Gateway provides built-in authorization options, including API keys, AWS IAM, and integration with Amazon Cognito for user authentication. However, there are some considerations to keep in mind. Cold start latency can occur when a Lambda function hasn't been invoked recently, adding a few hundred milliseconds to the first request. Lambda functions have a maximum timeout of 15 minutes, so they're not suitable for extremely long-running processes. Finally, there are request and response size limits of 10 megabytes for API Gateway, so you'll need to use alternative approaches for large file uploads or downloads. Understanding these trade-offs helps you design effective serverless APIs.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.